Hey Budget Fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today I am so excited to share with you a Dollar Tree haul, and I'm going to share how you can spend $5, $10 at the Dollar Tree and get every single thing you need to start a cash budget. I'm always excited to share with y'all, but for whatever reason, I am extra excited about this Dollar Tree haul. We are going to kind of do a quick overview and haul and talk through how I intend on using stuff. Then I think we're going to kind of speed through or maybe just jump to once it's all put together, and I show you guys that at the end. I don't know how exactly we're gonna do this, but we're gonna figure it out together. I do know though that there's enough here that we can do all the things. And I want to say I did spend $15 on all of this. However, if you already have like a pen and highlighters, you don't need to purchase this. If you already have a calculator, I mean, that bumps you down even more, right? So my entire haul here is $15. Could have done it even cheaper. And I know a lot of you are thinking, but Jordan, don't you like sell your own stuff? Yes, I do sell cash budgeting stuff, guys, but I don't know if you remember this or not, but I actually started my cash budget shop because I just started on YouTube as a cash budgeter and I saw everybody else using all these cute things from all these shops, and I was too poor to be able to do that. Like, it was just not something I was able to swing. So my thought in sharing this is, yes, I do fully support my family off of my cash budget shop. However, I know that the people that can support me do, and I feel like if you don't have the funds to support me, I still really want to encourage you in your cash budgeting journey. You don't have to buy a $40 binder or 6 of them to do cash budgeting, right? So my intention here is to share with you guys, if you are looking for a cheaper alternative, I have spent $15 here at Dollar Tree and purchased literally everything you're gonna need to have a cute and functional cash budget system, as well as track your expenses and all of the things. So starting out, just to kind of share the haul and how I think we're gonna be using this might be a long video, so grab your coffee, grab your tea, and sit down and hang out with me for the next 30 minutes or so. Y'all, this pen, again, I have pens and highlighters, but I wanted to show you for just $1.25, you can have this. Is a fine liner pen, and it's the Zebra brand, which I absolutely love. I have not used this particular pen yet, but I know I love this brand, so I have high hopes that it's gonna go well. The Zebra brand is a big brand, y'all. I did not get anything Crayola either, but I was actually surprised to see at my local Dollar Tree Crayola brand stuff as well. Now these jot writing highlighters, it's a 4 count. This is going to just help us kind of keep track of our budget in the planners that we have. This is a dupe of the midliners, which I use all the time in my videos. But this 4-pack was just $1.25. Everything in the video was $1.25. I'll just say that now so that you're not guessing if anything was more expensive than what is standard right now for the Dollar Tree. Everything in this video is $1.25. So I have these 4 different colors. We're gonna test them out in just a second, but for now, let's just kind of open and chat through everything. So you need a pen and some highlighters, in my opinion, to properly kind of track expenses. So that's why I purchased these. And then I did get 2 different kind of trackers or planners. I personally would use a weekly planner just like this one. Now this one in particular does not have any monthly layouts, but that's fine. The way I would use this is I would go in. Now this starts in 2025. This is truly a 2025 weekly planner. However, if you are excited to get now, you're strapped for cash, you don't have anything else that you can use that's like this, I would just redate it. Scribble out like whatever the date is, put a sticker over it if you have those, and you really just need this space to track expenses. So like for your week, I would use this just to quickly jot down with your new pen. You can highlight if you want to, like, but I would just say I got gas for the car, write down gas, $60, groceries, $20, that's what you spent on Monday, and just keep a running tally of that. Okay, so how I would use the highlighters is in that weekly planner, I would go through, and at the end of the week, I like to go through and say groceries are yellow, weekly expenses that aren't groceries, like maybe gas or fun money, would be pink, and then maybe automatic purchases, maybe those are green. I would kind of color code things just so when you open up your weekly view, you can kind of see what categories are being spent and, you know, have a little overview of what's going on just by color coding it that way. That's how I would use a weekly planner. I was so excited to find this because it is dot grid, which means you can kind of play with and create whatever layout you want to. So this is what I would go through and use to create a monthly spread. I might say, like, as I'm filming this, it is almost September. So I would put September and then I'd put my bills and I'd kind of track them. And then I might start doing some weekly overviews. So week 1, this is how much I spent on groceries. I'm going to off screen kind of fill this out and show you, but just to give you a basic idea, like that's what I would use this for tracking everything for the year. And I really love dot grid for that kind of a thing. I have not seen dot grid at Dollar Tree in the past, so I was so excited to find this. So let's put all of this aside. All of this aside for a second. That is our first for what I would consider necessary for the budgeting side of things. And again, if you have a journal, if you have highlighters, that is going to make your Dollar Tree trip even cheaper. One more thing when it comes to kind of tracking expenses is a calculator. They had some really cute ones. I was going for a black, blue, green colorway. Like I was trying to keep things a certain color and like design. And they did have a green calculator, but it was really light green. I'll share with you here. They had a green. Is it a blue? I don't know. You guys can see it, but it was more bright colors. So I went with just a classic black. I'm actually going to take these things off screen so that we can focus on what is left. But 5 of my $15 was towards like tracking items. Let's get into the cash budgeting side. And again, I'm going to kind of talk through my ideas and my plans here. Then I'm going to go off screen and actually do it. But just so that you can see it while it is still, you know, how it's going to be in the store, so you know what you're looking for. I did get this Jot one-piece zippered pouch. So it has a big zippered pouch here, and then it has this little button pouch here. My thought is for cash stuffing, you could put the cash in the front pouch and then your challenges are here. So like if you haven't had the time to play with your cash budget yet and to stuff your challenges, you could put the cash here and then everything else in the pouch. So challenges and money that has already been stuffed in here. And then, you know, after you go to the bank, sometimes you go to the bank and you don't get to play with everything right away. You can put the cash there. Or you could put your savings challenges in the back and then kind of keep your tracking system, whatever you're using to keep up with your money. You could keep that here in the front. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it and we're going to see, but this is what it looks like in the store. I actually bought 2 of them because I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to use them. So I do have a blue and a black one. There was one other color. Again, I'm going to put a picture on the screen of what was actually in the store, but this is what they look like. It is a Jot envelope, one piece. It says it's 6 pockets. It's not. It has a bit of a smaller pocket in the front and then the larger pocket in the back, but it's still pretty small and compact and will be fun to play around with. So I did get 2 of those. Then I got, for a classic, you guys know what this is, I got a 50 count of envelopes. This is going to be to create a 50 envelope savings challenge. Now, of course, if you want to do 100 envelope savings challenge, you need to buy 2 of these, but I thought it would be fun just to go ahead and create a 50 count and see how that goes. And I was very excited to see this Jot stencil letters and numbers. I carried this around the store for a while because I was like, surely if they have a letter pack, they'll have a number pack somewhere. And then as I got up to the front to ask somebody if they had one of these that was for numbers, I actually read the thing, right? And this should have stencils for letters and numbers. Again, this was only $1.25. I'm going to be able to use this for other projects as well. My thought is to take these envelopes, to put the stencil on them and be able to kind of color in a stencil 1 through 50 to make a savings challenge out of that. And then I did buy these index cards, thinking that I might need them for savings challenge creation as well. We are about to find out how these get used. They are lined. I wish they weren't. So I got home and I realized that they might have had like a smaller pack next to this that wasn't lined. So definitely check out what is there. I didn't think to look for a variation of that. Next are these little llama clips. How cute are these? They had a little cactus set as well. I will put a picture of that on the screen, but these little clips are so cute. They have llamas, cactus. I think I'm going to use these for savings challenges. And then 2 more things. This is very important, so don't miss out on me sharing this because I think you guys are going to be so excited about this and how I'm using this. This little Crayola box will hold either the 50 envelope savings challenge or different savings challenges. I'm not sure yet. It does say Crayola on it. However, I'm going to be covering that with this design because this is sticker paper, y'all. This is peel and stick wallpaper. I'm going to share on the screen now the different designs that were at my Dollar Tree. If you guys go and see different designs at your Dollar Tree, let me know. But this is peel and stick wallpaper. So my thought is I'm going to cut it and put it on top of this box. I'm also hoping to have enough to put on this journal that I plan to use for, you know, the year or like overview tracking of expenses. I bought several sheets just in case one sheet doesn't work, but I'm going to try to see if one sheet will cover both of those things. And how cute will that be if my savings challenge box matches my little tracking notebook? I'm so excited to see how all this turns out. So let me turn the camera off. I'm going to come right back to you guys and share how everything went.
What's that? That's adorable.
Okay guys, this is the finished product. I am so excited to share this with you. It turned out so cute. So we do have the calculator. It is a keeper. I have the little weekly planner. Like I said, this would be used to track expenses. So the little llama clip, you just kind of keep it wherever, whatever week you're on. Say we were in January, I would clip those pages back so it's easy access. This is something you would keep with you all the time to track expenses as they happen. Very cute. And then I did end up using both of these zippered pouches. I would say the stars, in my opinion, like the pull-out items that you have to have are absolutely these and that wallpaper. I was able to use the wallpaper all over the place, you see, to make everything kind of match. So I think that's super cute, but we'll get to that in just a second. I did want to share, I would get 2 of these pouches if I were you guys. I would keep one out for bills and then I would keep one out for your weekly money. So bills, in my opinion, if you have to pay as the bills are coming out, that's fine. That's what I'm currently having to do. But in my opinion, this should be your #1 or your starting spot if you're doing a savings challenge, or if you're new to this, if you don't have any binders, you haven't been doing this before, I would put all of your bills down as a category. I just have the little clips with the index cards just folded in half. So as you have extra money to put towards future bills, I would put them in here. You see, I just kind of tried to make it cute by putting a little bills sign in there to let me know what's in there. So say I have rent. I would write rent on this category and then put $20 towards rent and then save this in my bills savings. So this is something you kind of have to slowly save until you get ahead on it. But I would use one of these to save ahead on future bills, or like to get a month ahead on bills. So that's how I would use that. And then I did weekly money the same way, although this is something you might be pulling from currently, like you can use it just kind of rotating. So weekly money, I did just to show you can store money in here. There's some extra money there. And then I decorated spend, gas, and food, and then I put the little llama clips on them. I just think this is super cute and a super easy way to contain the money and keep it really organized. So if you're watching this video trying to get ideas because you've never done any of this before, I'd get 2 of them. I'd get one to save for future bills. Think of this as your first savings challenge notebook or binder, and then think of this one as your weekly money, your spending money that you're kind of rotating throughout the week. Couple more things, although I did want to share, I picked this up from Dollar Tree as well. If you are wanting to be new to cash stuffing on YouTube, they did have some cute little decor that you could put kind of in the scene or in the frame, and I just kind of thought this was really cute and wanted to show that off because I know a lot of people cash stuff and are not on YouTube, but there are plenty of people who want to be in the cash budgeting community here on YouTube. I think that's amazing, and just FYI, there are some really cute decor items that you can add to your videos at Dollar Tree. This is the little budget notebook we talked about earlier. I didn't end up writing in it to show you in this video, but I did use the wallpaper and just kind of wanted to show you this before. What did it say? Journal. I think it said journal. And we covered that up. I think I would take a Sharpie and kind of try to cutely design like budget or budget planner or something on there, but it covered with the wallpaper really well. It's really thick and it's not like trying to pull up or anything. So I think that's really cute. And this, before we get to the 50 envelope, because I think this turned out really great, I did just want to show the box. Now I kind of tried to cut this wallpaper with something that wasn't scissors. It's like this little knife that I have for crafts, and I think it would have gone better if I just would have cut it with scissors. I thought I was going to use this box for so many things. I think realistically, I'm just going to be using this box to store, or I would use this box to kind of store some budgeting prep items, but I didn't end up using it like I thought I would, so I don't know that this is something that I would purchase again, or that I really think that you need, like if you're trying to start a budget and just pick up a few things from Dollar Tree. Now the star of the show, 50 envelope savings challenge. Of course, if you wanted to do a 100 envelope savings challenge, you could. Again, I think if I were creating this for myself to keep, I would try to like nicely or like cutely design the front to say 50 envelope. I did not want to waste $1 on another box because the envelopes already came in a box, right? So I just used the box that it came in. I put the wallpaper around it. Again, it sticks really well, and so it's just a nice cover. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think as you stuff the 50 envelope challenge, it's gonna get really full, so that might be a great opportunity to use a box like this. Oh, I used the stencils to just color in the numbers on this 50 envelope savings challenge box, and so that was really helpful to have the stencils. You can of course just handwrite that on, but I prefer a stenciled or like more structured look, so those stencils did come in handy. Now I could color in each number just to decorate it as I create this box, but what I did and what I think I would do if I were using this box is I would color in the envelope numbers as I put the money in. So if I were to randomly pull from this box and not be sure like if it had already been completed or not, if that number had already been completed or not, I could pull it. I pulled this 3, it's not colored in, so I know it doesn't have money in it yet. Like I said, it will get really, like the box is gonna fill up and get kind of too big at a certain point, so you would want to transfer it into something else, but I think it's a really cute starting point. Let me know what you guys think about this video, if you would like to see more Amazon or Dollar Tree or any other kinds of cash budgeting content like this. Like I said, I normally showcase my own shop and my own products, but I thought this would be really fun, and I know there are a lot of people that would love to use my products, but it's just not in their budget right now, so they need some kind of alternative. So I wanted to share an alternative. I thought this would be really fun. If you do find that you want to make purchases from a seller, like from an Etsy shop or something, I think a fun thing to do would be in the bills category. Maybe change this to savings challenges, and instead of your little note card, you could just clip the money to a savings challenge, and you're still not needing to buy a full binder or anything, but you could start using the trackers that people sell. I think if I were just starting, that's kind of how I would do it, is I would go cheap on all of the more expensive items and maybe purchase, like a cheaper little bundle of savings challenges from an Etsy shop. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.